Hello, everyone. My name is Kenya Crawford. I'm a junior at the Pennsylvania State University in State College, Pennsylvania. Currently, I'm majoring in human development and family studies with minors in psychology and sexuality and gender studies. A mouthful, yeah, I know. So, when reflecting on why I chose Penn State, one of the first reasons that come to mind is the fact that this is a research based institution. And as an undergraduate student, I wanted to conduct research primarily because I'm planning to go to graduate school, and that's a good portion of what graduate school will be. So I wanted to get that experience early on, working with a faculty research advisor. So Penn State was one of the best institutions nearby. Currently, I am from Philadelphia, grew up there all my life. So I knew I wanted something that was kind of close to home, but still far enough away that I could get away from my mom. But in-state college is a lot different than Philadelphia. For example, the weather changes all the time. Today was about 65 degrees, and yesterday it was snowing. So just reflecting off of that, it changes a lot. But on campus, there's a lot of ways to get around, so you don't have to worry about being cold all the time. It does get a lot colder than it does in Philly, but it's kind of just, you put on a jacket and you keep going. You go to class and that's what you're supposed to do. One thing I would definitely advise is to not choose an institution based off of the location. Yes, it can play a factor, but at the end of the day, yeah, and everyone wants to go to school in Miami and it be warm and all that great stuff. But who actually wants to go to class when there's a beach 5 minutes away? So the one thing I really like about the cold is it forces me to go to class. Um, but no, Penn State's a great university. Yeah, it's cold up here, but I love everything about it. My freshman year, I got really involved. Currently, I'm the president of Keep a Child Alive, which is a nonprofit organization that raises money for children and families with HIV and AIDS. I'm also a Ronald E. McNair Scholar, which is a program that molds undergraduate students for graduate education. And through this program, we also have the opportunity to conduct a research project over the summer. In addition to those involvements, I am also the resident assistant for Ally House, which is a special living option for LGBT residents on campus. Um, and that's just a few of the things I'm involved in. I'm involved in a lot more, but just to be respectful of your time, I won't get into all of that. If you have any more questions, feel free to contact me or email me afterwards. Um, but after thinking about Penn State and figuring out what's the best thing about my college, I would definitely have to say the amounts of organizations that are here. We have over 900 organizations just because we are a huge university. We have 44,000 undergraduate students and 94,000 students in total. So it's a lot of people here, and I'm sure you're going to find someone who's like you or has the same similarities as you. So one thing I really enjoy is with 900 organizations, I'm never bored. There's always an event going on. There's always a program to go to. There's always something for me to do. So I'm never worrying about like, oh, how do I go out and make friends or how do I go out and just have a social life? That's never a problem. And one thing that's really nice about Penn State, one of my favorite aspects of it actually, is that our alumni network is the largest in the world. So just reflecting on that, out of every 100 graduates in the world, at least one of them is a Penn State grad. So when you walk into that interview or you walk into that grad school interview or whatever it is, you're probably going to find a Penn State grad. And if it's not, they know someone from Penn State. And people respect the name and people respect the education that you receive at this university. So once they see that on your resume or your CV, they know that you come from a background that is heavily involved in scholarly activities. So that is definitely something I really wanted to have wherever I went afterwards. Um, so overall, thinking about college, I would definitely advise you all to get involved very early on because it teaches you a lot more than just what you can learn in a classroom. There's a lot of transferable skills that you may not get in the classroom for studying for that exam, but you can get from a leadership position in any organization that you're passionate about. And I think the best thing to do is find what your passion is, let it drive you, and let it help you exceed. And that is going to push you so much further in life because you're going to do something you're truly passionate about. Um, but just to be respectful of your time, I'll wrap up now. So if you have any other questions or comments or concerns about Penn State, Philadelphia, anything under the sun, feel free to contact me. I could definitely be a resource for you. So thank you and enjoy the rest of your day.